what's up, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha, and this is today's Bitcoin analysis video. So, happy Friday, first off. Happy Friday to each and every one of you. Now, the thing is that yesterday, when I did yesterday's video, guys, I was so bloody tired for some reason that while going through the analysis with you guys and presenting my thoughts and my findings on the chart, turns out I missed out one of the most important closes on Bitcoin's chart. That is now tilting me a lot more bullish than yesterday. I believe that 25K, this red box territory that I showed you guys yesterday, right? That was that weekly cluster of support. 200 SMA, 200 EMA, 55 EMA, that is all, I think that's grim. I think getting a revisit of that region is sort of grim at this point. Now, I'll be expressing my thoughts today, okay? So on today's agenda, guys, what we're going to be talking about is this: the weekly close I missed, facepalm. And I will also be giving you a brief, a brief sort of analysis on that bullish divergence that we found on the 12-hour time frame using the Mango dashboard, right? Also, for those of you using the Mango dashboard, like, try and use the multi-time frame analysis. Now it's like a lot easier, right? You have the drop-down menu, but try and build a story for yourself. Just using the dashboard, you'll be able to find some amazing plays on many of the alts as well as Bitcoin. Okay, so make sure you're using that well. Now, every time Sean and I, we do a video, we essentially walk you through our thought process when using the dashboard. Okay, now think about it. We were prepared for this move to come from Bitcoin. Bitcoin rallied, right, yesterday, but we were sort of prepared for it because we found a certain play on the dashboard. So use it to your advantage. Now, one more thing before we jump into, the weekly close I missed is, for those of you who signed up for the seed program or the dynamic indicator, but you failed to use the discount code that I have been harping on about now. What part of it was my fault because it didn't work for that one day, unfortunately. But what I've gone ahead and done is I've gone ahead and applied that code for you automatically. Okay, that way we are going to honor the discount. And also for those of you asking questions and that, okay, what do we get? I suggest actually getting on over to the website because there's actually little previews of the course that you guys can watch. So, you can just use the link in the description below, scroll down into the curriculum section. Okay, there it is. But you can find previews of certain sort of lessons that Sean actually goes over. So you have candlestick, you have support and resistance, the basic excellence. There's a few more patterns and structural trend trading, and so on and so forth. So just scroll through that list, and you can preview some of the content in there. Okay, so just a quick heads up, that way you guys know what exactly it is that you're jumping into and what's his teaching style like. So with this now, guys, we can get into, the weekly close I missed. And really, it is a complete facepalm because I wrapped up my dinner and I was on Tap Trader and I'm just like, what's Bitcoin up to? And I was in the monthly time frame. That's where it was sort of defaulted to on my Tap Trader. I'm like, wait, am I seeing this right? And then I went onto my weekly time frame and I was so stumped. I'm like, wait a minute, am I seeing this right? And then I left my dinner. I went to my computer, went on my PC, and I put on my, trading view to figure out, I'm like, is it my Tap Trader acting up or am I just freaking blind? And turns out I'm blind because I missed out such a key freaking close. Now, yesterday I presented a very fun signature to you guys, right? And that was price up against that monthly 21 EMA. Now, that monthly 21 EMA has been clutch in the past. It's a very important macro region of resistance. And when it turns into support, that gives us the tell and that we are heading into bull market territory. Okay, that is a confirmation that we're heading into bull market territory. So now I'm looking at this picture. I'm like, and what was the signature that I presented to you yesterday? I was trying to figure out whether or not we could get an early tell. Right, we could get an early sign on this monthly closing over the 21 EMA. Right, is there any other candle close besides the monthly? Perhaps can I look at the 4-day time frame? Can I look at the weekly time frame? Can I look at the daily time frame for this to give me that early sign that, hey, you know what? Perhaps the monthly actually does end up closing over the 21 EMA. And turns out, yeah, there is one additional candle that you can look at, something that's earlier, and that is actually the weekly. Okay, the weekly close over the 21 EMA level, right? So now we've established that, okay, the monthly 21 EMA comes in at around $27,618. Okay, so what I did for you yesterday was I went and marked out every time Bitcoin actually closed over that monthly 21 EMA. Okay, every line segment represents the monthly 21 EMA, the exact number that it was on. Okay, so at this region right here, the monthly 21 EMA came in at around $7,437. This region right here, emerging out of that previous bear market phase, the monthly 21 EMA was sitting at $5,242. Prior to that, we have two instances right here. Let me just get rid of my 10 for a minute. Okay, there we go. So just keep it very neat. So we know that this was the first jab of the 21 EMA on the monthly, right? This monthly 21 EMA came in at around $322. The one right after that, where we actually managed to take it out, this monthly 21 EMA came in at $308. Once again, zoom out the picture. Now, this is one of the first bear markets for Bitcoin. The monthly 21 EMA came in at around $3.38. Okay, so now I figured, okay, you know what, let me go and see if the weekly gave us an early signal in the monthly closing over the 21 EMA. Was the weekly the first precursor we got to that, okay, we're heading into bull market territory, right? So now I went on over to my weekly time frame, and turns out, guys, there is a signature on the weekly time frame. Let's start with cycle number 1. So here's the hypothesis. The weekly close leads the monthly close. If we get a single weekly candle close over the monthly 21 EMA level, chances are the monthly closes over the monthly 21 EMA as well. Okay, essentially ushering us into the next bull run phase. Alrighty, so now this is the bear market of 2011. This is where we were emerging out of the bear market. Okay, and notice now on the weekly time frame, that weekly close essentially gave us the tell in that, okay, the monthly also closes over the 21 EMA, which it ended up doing. Okay, so now what happened right after that? Price never came back to give that region a revisit. Okay, we just consolidated over that region and then off to the races from there. Of course, you're going to get ebb and flow of price action where you actually do get these minor pullbacks on your major trend, right? But this was the first bear market emerging into a bull market, okay, 2011. How about the next cycle? Let me just get rid of this and this. How about the next cycle? Okay, now this was the bear market of 2015. The first jab of the 21 EMA was this region right here. Did we get a weekly candle close over the monthly 21 EMA region? No, we did not. The monthly 21 EMA came in at around $322 at the time. Okay, notice where price closed. Price actually didn't even get up to that region. Okay, we got rejected off of that. So no weekly close. Now on the second attempt, the monthly 21 EMA actually moved down to $308. Okay, the first weekly close over that region was your tell, because notice what happened right after that. Price rallied to the upside. The pullback was the monthly 21 EMA region, and then huge consolidation, but never really came back to test that region again, or lower, right, or lower. We consolidated into a beautiful ascending triangle with a breakout and then off to the races, getting into the bull market of 2017. Okay, so that one weekly close gave us the early tell. Now, how about in the next bear market phase, right? This was the bear market of 2018, right? So now we are looking for one weekly candle close over the monthly 21 EMA region to give us the early tell, right? Now, when did we get that? We got that right here. Okay, so the first attempt was a rejection, second attempt was a rejection, third attempt we actually took it out, we closed over, only for us to lose it on the next candle right there. Okay, but I'm looking at this as a get ready sign. Now, if you still were hesitant, by all means, I think that's completely fair. Wait on the confirmation, you caught this break right here. Okay, and then what was the move right after getting into 14K? That was a good 149% to the upside. If you even caught the candle body closes, that was a good 106% to the upside. Now, this was the COVID phase, right? Now, we are looking once again for one weekly close over the monthly 21 EMA region to give us the tell, and we got that right here. Okay, price never really came back down or lower. Notice every instance I've gone over so far, price never really came lower than that monthly 21 EMA ever again. Right, we never end up grazing these lows right here, like in this instance, never ended up grazing these lows right here, right, or even the midpoint of this candle right here, right? Same thing for all of the other previous reversals in the market. Right, now, of course, you guys can go ahead and backtest this on your charts as well, But emerging out of the COVID phase, we got one weekly close over. That was our first initial tell in that, okay, I think monthly might very well be clear as well. At the very least, that's where the winning probability is swinging at. The winning probability is on the bullish end. Okay, so once again, weekly close, what do you know? We did see a consolidation here, break up, a bit more of a consolidation, and off to the races all the way up to $60,000. Right, now, I'm going to be taking on over to this reversal in the market that we're seeing right now. Okay, in my opinion, I do believe that it is a reversal in the market. Now, if I take you to this bear market phase, what is it that we're looking for? Now, this is what I missed. Well, we closed a week, 5 days ago, right? And I went ahead and I marked out the monthly 21 EMA on my chart, which is this white line right here. Okay, coming in at around $27,618. And so yesterday I was looking at my chart and I had the same line smacked on my cap trader. I was on the weekly time frame. And here's what I noticed. We closed over. We closed over. I totally missed this yesterday. Okay, I'm looking at the index chart right here. But if I even take you on over to my Bitstamp chart, we closed over there as well. Okay, so if I'm going by historic price action, I'm trying to derive a certain sort of winning probability using historic price action, using how using the signature of how prices performed on these key levels. I'm looking at this as Bitcoin being propelled into bullish territory. So if I had to lean between getting a decent pullback into 25K or getting the next rally to the upside, I'm saying this. The high probability trade is going to be a rally to the upside from here for Bitcoin. We might see a bit of a consolidation as we have seen in previous reversal zones of the market. However, I think 25K at this point is looking a lot more grim than it was yesterday. Okay, this was a very, very important close, and this might actually lead the way on the monthly close as well. Okay, so monthly closing over the 21 EMA is GG bull run phase. Here we come. Yes, you're going to get ebb and flow, you're going to get those consolidations, you're going to get those minor pullbacks. They're not going to be anything compared to what you stand to gain on the upside though. Alrighty, so this is the signature that I missed. Bitcoin has cleared the monthly 21 EMA on the weekly close. Okay, what's going to be an even stronger picture is if this candle too closes over that monthly 21 EMA region. Okay, this week closes in 2 days now. Right, so that's all we're waiting to get some sort of conclusion on this entire setup. So yeah, I think if I'm just weighing the probability of rally to the upside or pull back to the downside, I'm saying rally to the upside seems a lot more likely. Now, speaking about rallies to the upside, yesterday we discussed a bullish divergence, potential bullish divergence signal that we found on the 12-hour time frame dashboard, right? So now Bitcoin USDT, now notice if I just, click on the drop-down menu, and now you have to look at the entire sort of trend and volatility profile. Notice the 4-hour, guys. The 4-hour yesterday was neutral. It flipped long. Right? When I see neutral trends, I'm looking at the time frame like, okay, you know what? This time frame is trying to establish a trend. Okay, now depending on where it breaks to the upside or the downside, that is where the trend swings. So we saw that this was neutral in that tight consolidation phase. However, the 12-hour was swinging long with volatility at a very, very healthy level, telling us that the bulls can step in at any time if they want. In fact, this long trend signal has been intact for 10 days now. Right, if you caught the trade on this when the signal went off, you're already up by a good 27%. And what this entire profile was signaling to me yesterday was continuation to the upside, especially with the backdrop of that potential bullish divergence. Now, turns out if I take you guys on over to the 12-hour time frame, I don't believe we've triggered that just yet. Now, this was the divergence play that we had spotted right here. Right, so basically higher lows on price action and lower lows on RSI. So now our parameters for this bullish divergence actually playing through, we wanted this candle here to maintain the lowest point of the previous candle, which it did, and for price to then take out the highest point of this candle as well, which came in at around $28,936. Now price has not done that just yet, okay? This wick was lower than the previous one. So I'll be looking for price to take out this level right here, okay, for the bullish divergence to then be triggered. Alrighty, keep it simple, stupid. Okay, always try and sort of, if you're always confused about something, just try and break it down for yourself in a step process. Okay, you don't need to be embarrassed or ashamed about adding a bit of structure to your trading and your TA. So yeah, this is still very much at play for now. We take out 28.9k. That bullish divergence triggers, at which point I will be looking at 31k as the next target. Where am I getting 31k from? Well, simply just put on your Ichimoku cloud, weekly time frame, I'm looking at the Kijun. Okay, yeah, 31.9k. That's going to be the next sort of region, the next target that I gun for. Okay, it's going to be a nice complete C-span trade from the Tenkin, which began right here on Jan 9th, 2023, all the way to the Kijun at 31.8k. Okay, this trade so far on the C-span, man, what a freaking beautiful trade. A good 65% just on the C-span. Gotta love the cloud, man. Gotta love the cloud. But yeah, this is all I have for you guys for today. The most important part of this is that the weekly has already cleared the monthly 21 EMA level. Okay, might just be the precursor of what is to come on the monthly close. So yeah, this is all I have for you guys for today. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash the like button, and I will see you in the next update. With this, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, you guys.